Good night, fellow punters. The clock on the wall is exactly 11 o'clock on another wet night in the west of Ireland. I don't know how many times I've said that since the start of the year, but it would be more often than not pissing out of the heavens round here. So as a result, the going will be changed, I would imagine, from yielding to soft to at least soft in Roscommon, if that continues up or continues on. I've 3 each way selections for tomorrow, and there's ifs about all of them, but at least I think we might have better pilots, better assistance in the saddle than we got today. Is it because the rule changes? Does the horses, are they getting cuter or what? Are they saying, I'm going to toddle along here because I'm not going to get a blow of whip across my hole? It seems to me that, I don't know. Who we had today? Ned Sanders, Ross Coakley and Ryan Kavanagh. Ned Sangster, for a horse that stays a 1 at 1-6, why does he be at the back of the pack so far back? Would you think he'd use a bit of his stamina? If he got tired and got worn out, I say, well, he's not classy enough or whatever. With Ryan Kavanagh, I thought he'd break speed from the stalls, even though he was drawn on the outside, that he'd come and set the pace. He had a gap, and he should have went for it that time, and he didn't, and then he had to go to his left, and he finished up then sort of out of control altogether and had to let down the whip with 100 or 30 or 40 yards left. I thought he was going to win at that point. Threw it away. And then a horse that I thought had come from behind went off out like a scalded cat and set way fast a pace altogether. Ross Coakley on Miss Monte Carlo. You must have thought they were in the casino in Monte Carlo, going from table to table. I don't know, it's awful frustrating, this game, when you think you have the right horse and the tactics they'll employ, and they do the opposite. Anyway, on to tomorrow. I'm heading for Dublin in the morning, be leaving about 6:30, and I'm heading for the land of the Langers. So I'm staying tomorrow night in the Imperial Hotel in Cork City. Somebody said a few weeks ago, and I forgot to write it down, or if I did write it down, I can't find it, that there was a nice place. Is it for roast beef and custard? And it wasn't far from the city centre. If someone is watching that knows, I think I have 3 people tomorrow with me. I have a Viano, Mercedes. It's not, I haven't a minibus system. I haven't a Sprinter. I have a Sprinter then. We're back Saturday. We're going Cork, Killarney, Galway, and Dublin Friday night. We're in the Croke Park Hotel, and then finish Saturday afternoon and back. And I'm on the road again Sunday for 4 or 5 days again. But I have 9 people. If anyone knows a suggestion of a good place to eat, the last time I was in staying in the Imperial, I can't remember the place, but the service was brutal, and the food, fish and chips was middling. Well, not too bad, I suppose, but it wasn't hectic. Walking distance from here, might be raining. Thank you. Tomorrow, there's a grand race at a Class 4 7 furlongs in Kempton. And you could nearly pick one of 3 horses. And I chose the outsider of the 3, Pjangoo. Brazil Power won the other day for George Bowie. Gone up £5, but it has Tommy Jakes claiming 5. And they're bringing him a good bit down to ride. He's 2 out of 10 in the last. Actually, this horse started off his career with George Bowie and won first time he came to Kempton over 7 furlongs. Transferred him then to Joseph O'Brien. Remember I said the other night, a lot of horses that goes from other years to Joseph O'Brien doesn't fare that well. He's one of those. Then he went to Adrian Murray and back to George Bowie, and he has won 3 times with it since. But he never was back out after a few days like he was this time. But there's a horse in it as well, Zero Carbon, who's a front runner. And if we look at that race the last day, there's a reason I want to show you this as well. That's Zero Carbon here. That's this, what do you call it? Razzle through. We'll just back it up a bit. Keep an eye on this horse here, I Harbour. Watch where he finishes up. So this is he went off too fast. This is the winner. That's out tomorrow, the Fav, Brazil Power. And keep an eye on this book back here.
That is in 7th. To the inside is
Brazil
Power, followed then towards the inside by Air Harbour, who is trying to pick up, and they're racing now down towards the final furlong, and it is still Zero Carbon who has the lead, but now they begin to close towards the inside. Brazil Power is the one who will pounce. Also late on the scene is Smoky Mountain, and towards the inside is Air Harbour. Out in front, Brazil Power, and it is Brazil Power. Got the perfect setup, Brazil Power. Into 2nd place came Air Harbour.
He got the perfect setup. That lad, if he was put into the race, I'd say he'd beat him. And the other horse has a good record with Finlay Marsh, because there was a book riding him the last day. That was, I don't know much about him. But Finlay Marsh won't let him off like a scalded cat like he did. Finlay Marsh won on him here, rated 84, and he won on him here, rated 82. This guy, or is it a girl, I have no idea, Taryn Langley, she had no control over the horse at all. And he was out for a spin that day over 6. A danger all right tomorrow. I wouldn't begrudge or give out to anyone if they fancied him each way, because if he's rated a bit better. But Pjangoo for Oisin Murphy, and the in for him, Richard Spencer. Now, Oisin Murphy rode this once before, and he won on him in Wolverhampton. Let's watch the finish.
Of about a length. In 2nd place, Pjangoo. Under pressure with Sheepskin Noseband is Dawn of Liberation. Behind this on the wide outside, Borgie is staying on as well. Initio still has the lead, but now being joined by Pjangoo. Pjangoo now takes it up from Initio on the far side. Staying on all the time in 3rd place, we've got Dawn of Liberation, but Pjangoo is running away with this, and Pjangoo is going to win it, and win it well. In 2nd.
So he came from off the pace. And he was coming back from a break. That was first time. And if you look back to his first run, he ran well fresh in 2023, the 9th of June, after being off from September before. So he runs well fresh. He's been given a break now since the 5th of July. Right? So if we look at that run, the last, it was his first time in blinkers. This is him out here. He went off like a scalded cat.
To Zoffany as they head down the home straight, and taking right towards the inner running rail is Bay Breeze, but in front Pjangoo heads down past halfway, clear from in 2nd position, probably Bay Breeze on the extreme right. The main group led by Alto in blue and orange down the centre, the See the Dream. Then comes Orbital Chime and Capital Guarantee. Master Zoffany making progress. Topanga coming through as well. Vicario from the back of the field, but can they catch Pjangoo? They've got 300 yards to do so. Continues to be out in front here by 2 lengths. Alto in 2nd place. Topanga with the noseband. See the Dream in the orange making headway. Alto now has come through to take it up with 100 yards to go. Topanga moving through to 2nd place and beginning to close. Vicario coming into 3rd. Topanga got up just late off.
Fell in a hole, went off too fast. Now, if Oisin Murphy can control him, he has the blinkers on again. But if you can control him, I think he has a better pace to finish off the race. Because it will be fast. You'll have Zero Carbon out in front, Finlay Marsh. I think he has better pace than Brazil Power. He has the break I don't think it's 46 days or something. And an each way selection on him. What'll happen now probably is Brazil Power and Zero Carbon will fight out the finish. What do you bet for that? But anyway, the eggs are in the basket now. 2 at Roscommon tomorrow evening. These are picked because it's ground dependent. And there's a 10-year-old here, Johnny Levin's horse, Shawaameh. This likes cutting the ground. And last May it had a good run there, second of 12, soft to heavy. And to second to Orandi. And Orandi 9.13, 9.8, £5 swing, £5, and tomorrow is £10, so £5. Orandi hasn't ran in a good while. Or the two of them, yeah, pretty much the same. But if the rain continues on, I picked him on well, we checked the prices. I think it's about a 10-1 shot. 8-1 now, 8 and 7s. Paying 4 places. And in the last race as well, a horse we backed a good while ago, King Arthur's Sword. Colin Keane rides this horse. This is a 10-1 shot, I think. But that one in Leopardstown, soft ground, it'll be 2 years in October. Didn't run at all last year, but it ran pretty decent first time out in a long time. In Leopardstown.
Wakening is 32nd Street. Comfort line down the outside, within it together. They're bunching up, and it's the top weight Hoxai who's come to take them all from Pagula. Down the outside, finishing best of all, it's Bright Dick, but it's Hoxai from Pagula. Bright Dick with a gap then to Rook Basher in it together. Hats it, King Arthur's Sword initial at 10.
Stepping up in trip. Colin Keane is riding. Michael Callahan is in form. Who was on him the last day? Jake Powell. But who was on him the day he won? Colin Keane. So hopefully it rains a bit. It had a couple of runs over hurdles there. One over 10, so it's going 12 furlongs. He's an old galloper. He's a big, strong horse. So hopefully, trying to play it safe. If there was an each way Trixie or an each way Treble, if anyone wanted to do them with the 3 of them. 5 places there for that one. I don't see what price is it. $10 was a lot of them. 7s with there. He's short with that. But they're short a lot lately. 10-1, 5 places. That's alright in value. Anyway, it's Monday night, isn't it? What do we do on a Monday night? We sing an old song. And what this came into my head today. Oh, me name it is Sam Hall, chimney sweep, chimney sweep. Oh, me name it is Sam Hall, chimney sweep. Oh, me name it is Sam Hall, and I've robbed both great and small, and me neck will pay for all when I die, and me neck will pay for all when I die. I have £20 in store, that's not all, that's not all. I have £20 in store, that's not all. I have £20 in store, and I'll rob for 20 more. For the rich must help the poor, so must I, so must I. For the rich must help the poor, so must I. Oh, they brought me to Coot Hill in a cart, in a cart. Oh, they brought me to Coot Hill in a cart. Oh, they brought me to Coot Hill, there I stopped to make my will. For the best of friends must part, so must I, so must I. For the best of friends must part, so must I. Up the ladder I did grope, that's no joke, that's no joke. Up the ladder I did grope, that's no joke. Up the ladder I did grope, and the hangman pulled the rope. Oh, and ne'er a word I spoke, tumbling down, tumbling down. Oh, ne'er a word I spoke, tumbling down. Oh, me name it is Sam Hall, chimney sweep, chimney sweep. Oh, me name it is Sam Hall, chimney sweep. Oh, me name it is Sam Hall, and I hit yous one and all. You're a bunch of muggers all. Damn your eyes, damn your eyes. You're a bunch of muggers all. Damn your eyes. Now, that warmed me up. Cup of tea now in bed. Bash the bookies over and out.